welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a DIY that I'm going to be showing you how I did that Minnie Mouse centerpiece actually I'm doing this for Layla's second birthday, and I'm going to show you what I did and how I did it and everything. Most of them is from the dollar store. So let's get started with the materials, shall we? You will be needing for the bottoms is styrofoams. These are terrariums that are plastic. This is ribbon. These are like wooden dowel sticks. And this is tissue paper that you put in your gift bags. This is of course a Minnie Mouse made out of foamy, which this is not from the dollar store. This is actually from Mexico. My mom brought it for me. They are used to them, like they print them out and then they cut them and then they do them, so it's pretty nice. I will show you. It's like this. She brought me a bunch like this, but I thought if I did the little skirt like this, it would look a little bit fancier, don't you think? And yeah. And these are the styrofoam floral foam that I got from the dollar store. It was convenient because it includes 2 in a pack, and I'm doing 4 of my centerpieces because I'm only putting 4 tables. So it's convenient that it has 2 in a packet. It's very cheap. You would also need for the little bow this gross grain ribbon. This is also from the dollar store. I also had gotten in red, but I didn't use it. I used black instead. And then of course you will need your scissors and your hot glue gun, and you will need foam or foamy in the colors pink for the bottom and in colors red for the top of our styrofoam. And of course you will need your wooden dowels like I showed you, and these wooden dowels, they have more than in a little packet as well at the dollar store. And here are the Minnie Mouse that I showed you that my mom brought me from Mexico. You can also find these like the Mexican flea markets where they have the birthday things. They also have them. But look at this. I'm gonna turn it over. Look at this. You can obviously see they just cut the little pieces and glue them together, but I will cover this up so it doesn't look so much like that, you know what I mean? We're gonna cover it up so it looks like this, and then I put Layla's second birthday and the date, so it looks more uniformal and nice. Not all of the Minnie Mouse look the same on the back. Some of them look a little bit messier than the other ones, but let's get that's how this looks. And now for the circles or the little dots that Minnie Mouse has, I actually did it in a sticker paper from my Cricut, and I cut them on my Cricut, of course, easier. If you don't have a Cricut, you can obviously just cut them with your scissors, or they have a special hole punch that you can just hole punch anything, and it could be paper. You can do it with foamy, or you can do it with anything that you like. And the main part of the centerpiece are terrariums. These terrariums are plastic, and they are from the dollar store. I obviously got for this. You can see in my Dollar Tree haul that I got them terrarium planters, but my purpose of using the terrarium is not for actual terrarium. Is I'm going to put candies here, and so the centerpiece will be in the center of the table, and you can just grab little candies from here, and at the end you can keep it, and maybe you can put something else in there, your actual little plant in there if you really like. But I thought that these were cute to have them like little bowls to grab your candy. So, and the fact that they're plastic is even better. It doesn't break. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. time to get your pink foamy and then trace the diameter, like the length is like about an inch, and then just cut a strip like this to go all the way around. Now the width of it would be until you glue this, both of the things, and then you would get your width to cover the entire thing around, just like that, and then you get to just glue it. Now that our bottom is ready, we get to do the top part for our Minnie, which is our skirt. We're gonna grab one of our tissue papers for yeah, put in there, for gift wrapping. That tissue paper that you put inside, look at this, that's the big paper. We're going to fold it in halves and halves like a fan. So it already has those lines, so I'm gonna fold it in half, but I'm going to fold it in half one more time in the beginning. So we go like this towards the front, then we gotta fold to the other side and fold once more. If you want, you can turn your paper all the way around. It's just the bigger the paper that you have, the more trouble that it gives you. And then you fold it once more like this, in and out, or reverse, like reverse it and then come back. If I know that it has like, I just fold it like that because I already know my measurements. This little piece because I'm going to be using it to wrap the little bows that we're using. So I'm going to be needing this little piece of the last bow. There we go. So now is the whole length. Look at this. I'm thinking this is like 15, 16 centimeters. We're going to fold in half like this. Hold there to make sure that we have half of it. And then we're going to cut right here. It's another skirt, so we're gonna put that aside. And right here we have one skirt. So this half, we're going to fold it in half once more like this, and we're gonna cut one more time. And this is one skirt right here. We have one part and then the other one right at the center. We're going to squeeze just a little bit, and let me see, I'm going to cut a little bit of the other one, and I'm going to make a little bow here. I'm going to tie it up. You can obviously tie it with whatever you want, but I'm just doing it with this so it's the same color. Like this. Don't tuck too much because this one's do rip. Just tug it, and look at this. We're going to flower it out. Flower it out, but only from one side. We're not gonna make the whole pom-pom. We're only going to spread out the wings of one side, so we just have like half a fan. And we're gonna do the same thing with the other one. Now we have two halves that we're going to make one completed skirt. So now we're gonna grab our Minnie here. Our Minnie right here. I already have covered the other side because it looked a little bit funky. We're gonna grab our Minnie and our hot glue gun, and this Minnie has her little hands. I'm going to lift up her little hands and going to be using this bottom part to put her skirt. Now I'm going to put hot glue right in the center of this one, just like this, and very carefully I'm going to put it right in there on the bottom of her hands, and inside I'm going to use the wooden dowel to help me press the skirt in there and not burn my fingers. You can even press her little hand in here if you were to have this Minnie. And to the other side, and right where we have the other little fan, we're going to put hot glue right in the center and going to do the same thing. Now we're going to guide our fingers to the other ends of the skirt. Use our little dowel or your finger or whatever you want to press on the skirt on the other side without squeezing the other side and smashing it. So once you have it like that, and right at the ends of the skirts, now look at this, see? Now Minnie Mouse looks like she has a whole tutu. Now at the edges, at the very ends of the little skirts right here, I'm going to put just a little bit of hot glue, very, very little, and going to hot glue it to the other end of my skirt, making sure I'm grabbing the last layer. Ow! Hot. So and I'm not sticking it to the whole thing, just to make sure they stay puffed up. And then we do the same thing to the other side. All completed. Look at this. Now we're gonna grab our stick over here, our dowel, and we're gonna go to the other side and then put hot glue and the whole kind of like 3/4 of the stick right on the top, and right where we have the middle section of the skirts over here, right where is the middle, we're gonna go ahead and glue it and stick it right in the center of that. So the stick will be glued to the Minnie's body and to the skirt. The weight of the skirt will also be hot glued to the skirt, and like, you know, like be to carry the weight of the skirt and the dowel, the wooden dowel. Once we have that, we can move Minnie's skirt and then kind of hide it in there. Put a little bit of hot glue if needed, and hide our little stick. Right. And now our little skirt, it's a little bit down here because her hands are right there, but you can puff up all the other side, open it, and go ahead and grab our dots, our sticker dots if you have sticker dots. Just to make sure you can see the dotties of the little, there you have it, see? Now Minnie Mouse has her dot. Now over here we go back to our terrarium, and now we have our stick, and now our stick is going to get glued right where this circle is. So make sure the circle where the terrarium is facing forward, so you're able to glue it. go around, just enough that it goes around. So you can do it to the other side. I'm going to put the ribbon on this side. Stable spot for the stick. It's a little bit hard. That's why the ribbon is very helpful to put it. And to cover it up a little more, we get to put a little bit of more ribbon around it just to cover that section up. You grab your little piece of ribbon and then hot glue and cover it up. Without cutting it from the roll, you can make another bow and just like this, tie it up like this and this. I have my big bow right over here. I'm gonna grab my hot glue it like that, right, and that is all that there is for the Minnie Mouse centerpiece. And there you have them. I have completely finished with all my 4 table centers. You can see this one's pink, but it also looks pretty with the same pattern that I did that on purpose because of the pink and the red. My mom didn't find enough of the red ones by the time she was coming from Mexico, so she added one more of the pink ones, and that kind of adds a little bit of flair and difference. I can put this one at the candy table and the 3 behind are our tables where people are going to sit, and that's how I transform the simple foamy figure into something 3D, into a candy jar thing from the table center. After that, they can use it for a pen holders, or they can use it for their makeup sponges if the ladies are going to keep it, or just for little trinkets or things like that. But yep, that's how my Minnie Mouse table centers look. Hopefully you guys like this craft, this DIY, and you do it for your little kids, your little girl's birthday party. And yeah, that is all that I have for you guys today for this DIY Minnie Mouse table centers. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and if you already did, thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.